got benched for the Denver Broncos, and Jarrett Stidham will be taking over for the rest of the season. Um, Russell Wilson got done dirty, y'all. Care nobody says. Russ got done dirty. They asked this man in October to take a pay cut, and if he did not, he was going to be benched towards the rest of the year. Y'all asked this man to take a pay cut while he's winning y'all games at that.
You're threatening him.
Winning games. They was on a 4 or 5 game winning streak. This man was on a roll. The defense was playing great. I mean, they wasn't playing that. They was okay. I think they leading the league in turnovers. They was getting turnovers. And Russ was putting them in position on the offensive side to score points. For y'all, Sean Payton to yell at this man on the sideline like he is a toddler for something he didn't even do. That's not his fault. His offensive lineman got a penalty. That's not his fault. But you're gonna yell at this man on the sideline like you scolding your kid. That's so wrong of organization. And Russell Wilson definitely deserves better. Russ is a class act because, like Ryan Clark said, I don't know if y'all peeped Ryan Clark on Get Up what he said about Sean Payton. He had the right one, because if it was somebody else that wasn't Russell Wilson, best believe him and Sean Payton would have been going at it.
Oh yeah. Like my thing about it is like, as a whole, they was dead wrong from top to bottom, from the ownership to Sean Payton to the GM about how they handled this. Who approaches a franchise quarterback who's been to a Super Bowl, who's won Walter Payton Man of the Year, who's thrown for how many touchdowns, about altering a contract that they wrote? The Broncos wrote that contract, put the language in the contract in a threatening manner, talking about, we're going to have to bench you, that you didn't necessarily follow up with immediately. That's a signal for dysfunctional organization. Like, I'm loving that, and it takes quite a villain, because, Russ did not play well at all last year. Everybody turned against him. And it takes a special villain to put everybody on Russ's side again. A special type of villain. But the Sean Payton has always been like this. That's the type of person he is, though.
Russ could have went out there and won every game, took him to the playoffs, won the Super Bowl, and he still would not like Russ. From the gate, he came in here and said, Russ, you can't have your office. Russ, you can't have your personal this. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Russ I know everybody don't like Russell because he's a cornball and they say he's a square, but you never hear about Russell Wilson in the media. He takes care of his family. He loves his kids. Like, this is a guy you would, I know he's not a great teammate, said, certain players from the Seattle Seahawks. Marshawn said it. Sherm said it. Doug Baldwin said it. Yeah, maybe he's not a great teammate at times, but he goes out there, he plays, he gets the team involved. Again, he's a great veteran. So, Marshawn said, Russ be snitching on teammates. Like,
he looked like
it. Russ is not that most liked in the league, but Russ is handling it professional. Yeah, because that would have been anybody else. So he would have demanded a trade. Somebody would have snapped back and clapped back that Peyton, because you're not gonna be yelling at me all willy-nilly crazy. I'm grown just like you is. Especially not on national TV. Mind y'all still got this man suited up. Y'all still want him to dress and be on the sideline so the camera can be in his face.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was a Russell Wilson thing, Sean Payton, you shouldn't have took the job.
Exactly.
If it was that bad and you didn't want Russell Wilson or you didn't like Russ, you shouldn't have took the job. You should have stayed on TV for a year, and you should have waited for the Charger job to open up, since you're so offensive minded. Justin Herbert's your guy.